Hello, this is Catherine from Accelerated Reader Reading Books for You. Today I will be reading Chapter 6 from Mark Vardy and the School of Ninjas by C.J.T. Wilkins. Before I begin reading, I would like to give a big thanks to the author for sending me this book to read on my channel. In the description below, I've included links where you may find and purchase this book. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Chapter 6. The students crowded through the dining room door just in time for dinner. Place settings had been set at the long tables. The butler appeared and ushered them to their seats. When all were seated, he tapped the large gong and signaled some waiters to appear and deliver bowls of steaming soup and baskets of warm, freshly made bread. Having spent their afternoon exploring, the students were all hungry and tucked into their food immediately. "Ah, what's this?" asked Pandora. A waiter quietly replied, "Carrot and coriander soup, miss." "I don't like it. It's weird," she said. Actually, she rather liked it, but she wasn't going to admit it. "Well, I think it is delicious," said Mark. Charlie giggled. "I think you say that about a lot of food." Mark grinned. "I do. I am always hungry, and I always like everything I am given. My mom says I am easy to feed." He paused. "Do you think there are some people who are hard to feed?" Charlie nodded towards Pandora, and they both giggled. After the soup came the main meal. Bamboo-covered baskets filled with rice were brought, and all sorts of dishes were passed around the table, from which the students helped themselves to various vegetables and bean curd in different tasty sauces. There was bean curd in lemongrass and garlic, which had a lovely delicate flavor. There was aubergine in a slightly spicy and salty brown sauce. There was steamed broccoli and carrots. There was cauliflower in a gentle curry sauce. There were dishes with cashew nuts, with bamboo shoots and bean sprouts. The food was every color and flavor of the rainbow. The students tried everything, carefully exploring at first, and then piling their plates with food as they realized how tasty and delicious it all was. At the end of the meal, the waiters appeared and cleared the plates. Then they reappeared with individual silver bowls containing different colored ice cream, which they set before each diner. The students were full from eating so much, but no one could refuse ice cream. "What flavor is it tonight?" asked Lucy. The butler smiled. "There is coconut milk ice cream with caramel ripples. There is almond milk ice cream with peanut butter swirls and chocolate chunks. And there is cashew nut ice cream with chocolate sauce." "The ice cream isn't made of milk?" questioned Mark. The butler nodded. "No one died for your dinner, young man. You will find that we are very keen on not hurting others at this academy." Mark was too polite to inquire further, but he found all this surprising and hard to understand. When the butler had once again disappeared, Charlie said, "I thought the whole point of martial arts was to hurt people, so why are they worrying about animals and not wanting to hurt anyone?" "My dad said that a good police officer must care for people," said Mark. Perhaps this is something to do with that. Perhaps we have to care for animals too. Pandora made another rude-sounding noise. I don't care about anyone, and I certainly don't care about animals. I just care about winning a place at this academy, and I am going to do it. The others exchanged looks with each other. They were beginning to find Pandora's attitude a bit hard to cope with. After dessert, warm herbal tea was served in small round bowls. To help you sleep, said the butler. Mark and Charlie looked at the tea suspiciously. It's just herbs, whispered Lucy. We drink it every night. It won't hurt you. It just helps your digestion and relaxes you for bedtime. The students stayed chatting whilst they drank their tea. Another crash on the gong came when the butler informed them that it was time to go up to bed now. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Breakfast is at 8 in the morning. Your training clothes have been provided in your rooms. You must report to the summer dojo wearing these at 9 o'clock. I advise you not to be late. But for now, sleep well. The students went up to their rooms. Laid out at the end of their beds was a pile of neatly folded white clothing with a belt on top. They climbed into their beds and whispered excitedly to each other. I wonder what will happen tomorrow, said Nell. I am going to show everyone what I can do, said Pandora. If we are meeting in the summer dojo, it must be for martial arts. I have been going to karate school for 2 years, so I am really good. Nell had had just about enough of Pandora by now. Night-night, she said, then turned out the bedside light between them, rolled over and made it very clear she was going to sleep. Pandora had been expecting to talk about her karate knowledge for longer, so was a bit put out. She huffed again and noisily turned her back on Nell. What a rude girl, she thought. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for Chapter 7. Don't forget to like and subscribe. In the description below, I've included links where you may find and purchase this book.